So, this is a game I've been working on for like the past 4 months now, and it's got all the cool stuff. It's got shooting and upgrades and guns and all that fun stuff. And yeah, so if you saw my last video, you probably know that this game is pretty much just about shooting things, right? But what you don't know is that the game is actually about a war between squares and circles. Crazy. That's probably like the dumbest thing I've ever come up with, now that I say it out loud. This is a game where you play as a square and you're trying to defeat all the circles or spheres because circles are evil. So what actually happened in my last video is that I showed you how the game went from this to this. So now I'm gonna show how over the last month we've gone from that to this. Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. So not a whole lot of visual change, but there definitely is some new stuff that we're gonna get right into. So at the end of the last video, I uploaded the game to itch.io, and now we're just gonna start by reading some feedback of the last update. Great, so no feedback. Now this could mean the game is so good that nothing else needs to be said, or it's just too bad and no one thought it was worth a review. But not to worry. As a random BS developer once said, when in doubt, just add more guns. Because guns, cool. So we're adding guns. Previously we had a pistol, an SMG fast gun, a shotgun which shoots multiple projectiles, a rifle which is pretty much an instant kill gun at this point, and it has like a 100% hit guarantee chance thing. Next we had the rocket gun, which shoots rockets, the heavy machine gun, which is a heavy machine gun. World-class commentary here. And finally the best one, the laser gunner. Because lasers are just really cool. That's what we had before, and here are the new ones. There are two of them. The first one's called Big Shot, because it's big and it shoots. Who wrote this? Probably a revolver. It has piercing bullets, so it can shoot multiple enemies at the same time, and can also shoot through walls. Pretty cool. And secondly, we have a minigun, which is totally not just a repacked version of the heavy machine gun. So the minigun just shoots 3 projectiles at the same time, and it rotates along the Z-axis, so it shoots in multiple directions, and it works like a charm. Yeah, no crap, it's not working. Of course, being the greatest game developer ever, I solved this very easily using the best MM-approved method of trial and error, and now it works like a charm. But now that we have new guns, we also need to make equally powerful enemy types. Because as another wise developer once said, for every gun, there must always be an equal and opposite gunnable thing. So I went ahead and created 3 new enemies. The first one shoots 2 big bullets, and the second one shoots 4 small bullets. So yeah, these are some really genius entries. But I really like the design of this one, and I thought 4 bullets, so yeah. For the third and final enemy I created, I thought it would be really cool if the enemies could also shoot giant deadly laser beams at the player. Just like the laser gun, because lasers are really cool. So I took this enemy design, made some changes, and I gave it the ability to fly up really high in the air and fire massive lasers. Of course, in the game this would be an insta-kill kind of thing, so yeah, deadly beams check. Lasers are really cool. At this point I was really enjoying working on the project, because I would just add in cool stuff. But then stuff happened and I had to go on a 2-week hiatus, where I did some normal people stuff, like going to school, writing exams, school. But now all that's done, and I opened the project up again, and the first thing I thought of after 2 weeks was squares. I thought of squares because squares are the natural enemy of circles, obviously. And so I made the player a big cube-ish, but you can't even see it now because the camera is in first person. So we just spent like 2 hours making a new third-person camera, and voila, now we can see the square. And finally, everything makes sense. The deep game lore has been established because you play as a square trying to defeat the circles, because we hate circles, and there's a war going on between the circles and the squares. I've never created anything with any kind of narrative or story elements, so this would be a fun experience. Also, I just think the third person camera makes it look a lot cooler, because I was bored of looking at the FPS scene. It also really helps to hide the lack of detail on the gun models that I've created. So yeah, that is most definitely the biggest change that's happened so far. I also added like damage indicators, which you probably have already seen. I definitely also did a couple of random minor bug fixes here and there. That pretty much wraps it up. So in the words of insert random YouTuber here, be sure to smash subscribe and hit that notification bell if you enjoyed the video. But really, you could just do it regardless. Like, you don't need to have enjoyed the video, because yeah, I'm trying to get to 1 million subs in like 10 days before the year runs out. Right now we've got like 999,521 subscribers to go, so we're getting really close, guys. Be sure to smash subscribe. By the way, thanks to every single person who has left a comment so far. You guys are always super supportive and positive, and I really do appreciate that. So yeah, this video is a bit shorter because I'm trying to learn how to make videos a lot faster so I could get more of them out for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Or in this one right here, which you can click on and watch right now. Yeah.